You know me whatever you want. A knight in shining armor, or a magic spellcaster. Roll the dice, hoping for 20 might get the one. The clash of grids can turn the tide of the battle. The dungeon master has saved the tale for us. Let's start this journey together. Ignite the fire and cast your spell. Thrust your swords straight into your foes. We have the strength to overcome all the challenges ahead. Embark on adventures, endless journey beyond reality, into the darkest dungeon that waiting for us. Pushing forward and level up. We finish what we have started. Lots of needs.
Hi, we're Clutch Crits. I am your host, but today I am not your Dungeon Master. Today, we have Osakuma as your Dungeon Master. Osakuma, take it away.
Yes, walking into episode 3 of Eberron. I feel like we've had a good time so far, but I'm going to shoot it over to Chappie.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Chappie. I'm doing fun facts for this short story Eberron campaign that we're doing.
Bitch.
And my fun fact is that Nomi got me 7 packs of cards for Christmas, and I kissed him.
Merry Christmas. Cannot confirm or deny.
He got the lip gloss on to prove it.
I do.
Oh, shit.
you like-
Is that why my lips feel so good?
When the fuck did you guys all get lip gloss too?
Oh, I was
You like
kissing
a
him.
real big light-skinned little mama.
You think
I was thinking about lip gloss.
you were actually the last person I wanted to kiss, so I kissed you last. I kissed
I know, because you
everyone
want to
else.
marry me.
Nah. You just always wanted too much.
That's a wonderful fact, but we're going to go ahead and shoot it over to Giraffe.
Can't shoot it to drop after Nomi says you always want it too much.
Right. You're not even going to let me rebuttal.
Take it, handle it, flip it.
My name is Dropper Crit. I play Shalissa Asveda III.
Grip it.
Shalissa's dream journal. I'm always haunted by the nightmare of my little sister singing. Our little brother thought he was smarter. He thought he didn't have to listen to our father. Now our mother is gone, our sister is asleep, and our father is all alone. Shalissa, we hope the specters get you. And I promise you, our family wouldn't miss you. I'm done.
Damn.
That was cold.
That's,
Man, what?
That's an upper and a downer all at once.
Is it an upper? Is it an upper?
It was
Where's the
upbeat.
like,
So let's open
and
it.
your
Is this the right?
siblings sing this?
Yeah, they used to
So
say,
like, does your dad be like,
I
your
don't
dad
know.
be like dancing to it and shit?
So-
He'd be like, oh, fuck, Shalissa,
You don't be
hell
telling
yeah.
them no.
So at the time, I was locked in my mother's library.
Uh-huh.
So it was outside the door, so I couldn't really see if my father was dancing to it or not.
But you heard him ad-libbing, though.
Yeah. They was like, get that shit. You're damn right. I don't love him.
Damn, that's fucked up. Well, I guess I have to do the same thing I did last time. From one sad man to another, we have Nomi Smalls.
Hey, everybody. It's Nomi Smalls. Let's get into it. Fear is not evil. It tells you what weakness is. And once you know your weakness, you can become stronger as well as kinder. When you reject your weakness, your fear will only grow, and those above you will use that fear against you. The liberty of life is not safe. If we tolerate the growth of private power, ownership of a governing body by an individual, by a group, or by any form of private power should never be tolerated. Today, a concentration of power without equal in our history is growing.
He was spit. He was spit.
One of those quotes is a rendition of Franklin D. Roosevelt, and the other is a rendition of Gildarts.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
With my words.
Yes. Is it after he fight Natsu?
I forget.
Aw.
I'm be real. I personally was not able to pay attention to anything you said just now because as soon as you started, Chappie did my Ariana Grande shirt thing. He was waving his arms and shit. He's like,
I didn't do it.
yes, you did.
You have a good speaking voice. You don't take this as a bad way, and I hope you really don't. But when you talk, you kind of give off George Bush, like you give like more of a presidential speaking manner. So like,
A presidential speaking matter, but also like a douchebag who doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't say that.
got it.
See,
No,
see,
that's fine.
He said, "No offense, but you sound like one of the biggest cocksuckers in America."
I mean, he got elected.
I didn't say that.
He got elected.
He didn't say senior or junior.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, one of them's good. One of them's
No,
not
they all
good.
suck.
Yeah,
One of them's better than the other.
Yeah.
one's way better than the other.
Yeah. Well, that's
the one
because one of
everybody
them
loves.
was literally just a frat boy.
It's true.
Okay, so shoot it over to not 6, but not 8. It's 7.
Here we have Sivin
Wow, it's
playing Bia Vastira.
deep voice. Wow,
7.
I'm gonna take it back.
All right. So here we go into one of the random nights among the team, Bia's Night Watch. As Bia gets up, just looks at Godric in sentry mode, he climbs out the window and sneaks onto the roof. Under the moonlit stars, he reads one of his most famous books, a book about the world. A world of houses and marks, chapters 36. And I conclude my fact with that.
Okay.
While Godric is yelling, Bia, you're leaving your station.
Because I definitely believe that Godric is not quiet as you're leaving. Also, I want another thing. If you could just do it at least once, right? For me, Nomi, I need masked quotes and unmasked quotes.
That's
I
what
need
that was.
That's what that was.
No, I
You didn't pay attention because you're dumb.
Because you were looking at Chappie.
no, I know it starts. I know it shifts. I want a full just.
Can I ask you a question? What does that say?
Dragos, fucking.
It was fucking.
So I thought,
Just cut what I said. Fuck it.
No, I believe it in there. Because I'm doing it.
Because I can't. This motherfucker's scribbling.
No, I spelled that.
You weren't scribbling after though.
No, I was underlining.
That looks like you scribbled. I know that's your handwriting, but it's the
I
same
just
thing.
underlined a
But
bunch.
same.
okay.
It's feng shui, bitch.
Word.
Pay attention.
Okay.
Get back to it. 2 hours.
You guys ready for a recap?
Please.
Cast
so
that
fuck me, huh?
fucking shit.
I'm sorry, he fucked me over.
Wow.
I'd fuck you
right.
over.
Hey, no,
Right.
take it. You're
Right.
you're the GM
So-
today. Take it.
No.
Take your power.
So
Lip gloss.
Same.
we
speech.
have Psycho.
Grievance report. Sector. Accounting and finance. The accused, Jessica Banks. Employee in grievance, Godric. Godric claims that Jessica Banks had been 5 minutes late to her shift. Godric had ordered Jessica to deduct 5 minutes from her break, which was done. However, Jessica did not enter her timesheet properly. Godric states, according to the Employee Hand Guide, page 671, section X, paragraph 2, sentence 3, if an employee is to clock in past their due time, they must punch in at a time of arrival and work set amount of time missed without compensation. We are launching a full investigation led by an HR agent. However, due to lack of availability of HR agents, we defer to the volunteer list. Top of the list is Unit G0DR1K. Got it. End report.
This motherfucker wrote a whole ass report. That shit is like 17
He
paragraphs.
said, "I'm gonna get your ass, Jessica Banks. I'm gonna get your ass no
that's
matter what I
awesome.
can do."
Hey, you are not gonna cheat Kenneth at 3 seconds of your time.
Never.
All right?
No. The way that the system worked for this motherfucker to push it through all the way to volunteer list for him to be at the top of it and have to punish her for this
He's
is
leaving-
wild.
Great.
He gonna
He
get
got chokehold.
on the system.
If you ain't Godric,
What's up, good? My
you ain't doing your job.
That shit is
Kenneth.
crazy.
But yeah, Godric got the chokehold on. Man, if Godric, it's a good thing that Godric does it all for Kenneth, because he's in a position where if he didn't care about Kenneth, he can like chokehold the actual system, because he has a
Oh, you got it.
he has a hand in the actual Kenneth.
You're like
system.
this world's might hold.
kind of.
Oh, but not a piece of shit.
But for good reasons.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see,
for
right?
the right reason.
So are you guys ready for a recap?
Please.
Raw neck the bottle and take the fucking cap off for me, daddy.
Have you taken the cap off the
I mean, you can cap it if you want. I wouldn't after that.
I'm sorry. Did you say take the cap off the Benadryl?
Oh, and he said Benadryl penetration. I was stuck.
Penetration.
Both of them. No.
That's worse. You know that, right?
And penetrate our minds with the flashback of it all.
Don't ask me to do that. It's so much better on the other side of the table when like the recap shit happens.
Come on, psycho, get into it.
Yeah.
Get the energy, bitch.
Get your get back.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to get back. I'm not petty like y'all.
You fucking liar.
But I mean, if
Yeah. Yo, go ahead. Ask me to recap, but cosplay as Psycho from his origin arc.
first of all, fuck you. That'd be me slipping into your DMs and making you feel insecure and safe at the same time.
So we'll start.
There you go.
Damn. He got me.
That's how I got my fiance.
That's how you got you? And he's shooting.
Tot.
Well, damn.
I could never come back from this.
Isn't that a
That's
wall
what she
over there?
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Wild.
That's so true.
This man like when y'all with a game with on the line.
My boy step back shooting game is mean.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Ad lib it, bro. Let me get some uhs in between.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start writing ad libs in my intros now. Pussy. On last session of the Clash of Crits Eberron campaign, Team A of Canon's secret ghost unit were set on a mission in the great city of Sharn, assisted by Mr. Marks, an arcane spatter analysis, to investigate crimes revolving the chaotic drug known as Dragon's Blood. As the team investigates, they decide to go undercover and stay with separate individuals they know from the past. Along the way, some dangerous secrets and some dangerous people were revealed. I wonder what else will happen to the team. I guess we will have to tune in and find out.
Dun, dun. Directed by Oso Kuma.
Wait. Dragon Ball Z.
It's Dragon. Walk the dragon. Say.
You gotta give him a pass.
Also, why you got Dallas Star glitter on your face?
Yeah, he does.
Ooh.
I thought it was tripping. I'm like,
It's I'm feeling like a
Like a Paul rifle.
rifle. You want to put lipstick on, but you put that shit on your eyeballs?
I mean, I hope I don't have glitter on me, but if I do, then
You
I'm
getting your ass
upset.
kicked when you go home. You get a little pow-pows.
I hate glitter.
Pow.
So, last session, the team decided to split off, and the only two that were left was Shalissa and Core. We will start with them.
I'll look at Core.
He looks at you.
You don't know about anybody around here either, do you?
You know, maybe we're just really good at our jobs, right? I mean, we're supposed to get missions done, make sure that we're never seen, make sure that nobody knows us.
You can say that. I know I have trauma. So,
I mean, maybe it's a
And I'm not a good-
successful thing that we don't know anybody here in Sharn.
you want to go hit the bars? See who's talking about Dragon's Blood?
I mean, yeah, that's the plan. I mean, there's nowhere else for us to go, right?
Lead the way.
Yeah, sure. One of these floors have to have a tavern or something.
We're going to keep going down each floor until we find a tavern.
Yes, you guys are just going to travel around, see if you guys see any signs, because the way that the towers are, each floor is like a different section of like the city and stuff like that. Like, depending on how high you go or how low you go would depend on what you would see. So you and Core would find an uppity bar. You see that as you start walking in, it seems like it is more of like a dance hall / like piano bar.
Okay.
You see that it's real nice. Even though it's dim light, there's like chandeliers and stuff like that. You see that it's a full circle bar in the middle with about maybe like 30 seats. It's like a full circle.
Okay.
And they have like this tower of different types of like bottles and anything that you could think of would be there in the middle of that circle. You see that right now there are people like that are playing piano and singing. There's some people that are dancing.
Corey, let's get a seat at the bar. Let's watch. Let's find a table. People watch.
Yeah. Do you think that this is the type of place we're gonna get information?
I think the Strain of Dragon's Blood is 1,000 gold for it. So wouldn't it be like high end purchases? Be the people that actually spend money.
I would assume so. I mean, the only other way that I can think of, I mean, if you look at the list of people, right? There are more criminals or unhoused within Sharn. I feel like any place where there's going to be a high amount of crime. I mean, maybe their guard scanners here could help us. I mean, like if there's like a break-in and a bunch of stuff's missing, that might be somebody going to break in and get a bunch of stuff to sell to get the amount that they need, or robberies and stuff. I mean,
you do make sense.
But I don't want to say that you're wrong. Some of these guys could possibly be doing it too, but I feel like if they were, it's something we'd hear of. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Based on the facts that you just laid out for me, you're absolutely correct. We should probably go to the guard scanners. I was just feeling not scared, but I just didn't want to have to get violent.
Well, another problem with that is Mr. Marks is working with us through House Cannith, but it does not mean that we're working with the guards that are here. So if we need a scanner, we're going to have to take a scanner. Or try to hang out close enough to some guards to possibly hear something.
Do we know any locations of where the guards would be posted at? That's not like a super clump of guards, but
so like super clump, that there is the full-on department that's in Sharn.
Not looking for that.
But then there could be like patrol guards that are places. You see that they're here in this bar. It looks like there are 2 guards. They're still uniformed that are off duty. But that like as you were going like through the towers and stuff like that, you've seen some just on patrol.
Okay. Since they're here, I like to kind of tap corn on the shoulder, point out the 2 off-duty guards. We can try to like eavesdrop on them for a little bit.
Yeah, he's like, give me a second. I'm gonna head to the bathroom, and I'll be back. Do you have any nicer robes or anything on you? Maybe your school robes. It would make you look uppity. I mean, you went to a very prestige school.
I guess I can go change in my school robes.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this armor off. Some of my under robes look a little bit nicer.
Gotcha. Would it be suspicious to buy 2 guard officers a drink, like to show our support that we're supporting like the guards around here, like buying 2 police officers a free beer or some shit like that?
No, it wouldn't be.
Okay.
It depends on how you act afterwards, because obviously, like, the bartender's gonna point towards your direction or whatever. You know what I mean? So it would be better if you guys looked more like upper class when it happens.
I'll go to the bathroom and change too.
Okay. So I'll leave you and Core there. Then Bia. To inform everybody at home, I made a mistake last session. I said that Bia was going to go meet one of his brothers that were twins, but that was not true. He's actually going to meet his eldest brother, who he doesn't have a really good relationship with, His eldest brother is 240 years old. You know exactly where your brother lives. You know that his wife is there. You know that he has 3 kids. You know this information, though you have never met his wife. You've never met his kids officially. I'd like to say that you care enough about your family, whether they believe it or not, that you have, in passing, greeted your nephews or nieces without them even knowing who you were. Your brother is somebody of high stature. As you're on your way there, you see that you're going to have to go higher and higher and higher through one of these towers. You're very, very high into a specific community that is in Sharn, where you see that there is a lot of elves. You can already see that there are like banners and symbols of the Undying Court. And you know that the deeper that you get in, you're definitely going to be seen by somebody. You see, as you start going down this pathway, you see this. It looks like within the tower, it's sculpted like there is like a house within the tower that looks like a mini chapel in a way. And you know that that is your brother's residence.
I say the best way to go is just dive straight into it. I try to go to the door and knock on it.
You try to go to the door and knock on it.
Yes.
Okay. You knock on the door. And you hear like mumbling, like a distance away. Somebody hears it and they're like trying to figure out who's going to open the door. And you see that this young elven woman opens the door. Young to you. She's about 80 years old.
All right.
Can I help you?
Oh, hello. I'm here to see Verxus.
He's not here at the moment. You look familiar. Haven't I met you before?
Yeah, we've seen each other around.
Do you work with my father?
Yeah, I've known your father, since the start of my life, at least.
The start of your life? Sure. Can you want to leave a message for him? I can leave him a note.
Yeah, you could just tell him Bia stopped by. Do you know where he's at?
Yes, he's working.
Do I know where his office would be?
You know that in the center of this floor is like the upper echelon, and that's where he would be.
Well, if you don't mind, could you take me there personally?
Are you sure this is that serious? I mean, I could leave a note for him. He doesn't really like it when we just show up there.
I think he'll be fine.
My father has a lot of rules.
I'm aware, trust me.
Lorex! Yeah. I'm going to help a friend of father's. I should be back shortly. And here he's like, yeah, whatever. And it looks like she has 2 swords. As she steps out and she's like, follow me.
All right, I don't think I've caught your name.
Mine.
Yeah.
She tells you that her name is Larix.
It's Becky.
She's like, yeah, my name is Larix. I guess you heard my brother's name is Larix. We're twins. Starts to like walk forward and she's like pointing in a direction. And I will leave you there. Now let's take it over to Kappa.
Me?
Kappa Terrapase.
Yes.
So Kappa, you knew that there was one guy for sure that you could meet up with. He might have some information. You know that he's a bit old school.
Yep.
He likes things the way that they used to be. And one thing that you just couldn't bring around was Godric. He is completely against the Warforged movement.
That's correct.
You know that that's an option for you to go and do. Also had the option to be assisted by Mr. Marks to get there, either there,
Yeah.
or Mr. Marks said he would assist Baron to where he needed to go.
Mm-hmm.
So do you kind of just tag along with that? You know that you can go and look into this guy if you need to, but it was a last resort from what you said. So you are going to tell Mr. Marks?
Yep.
Okay. So you see Mr. Marks, he gets into this vehicle and you see that this vehicle latches onto the side of the tower. And you see that there are tracks where he's able to kind of just like ride down.
Okay. Is it his own personal vehicle or is it like a vehicle that's set up just to go on those tracks specifically?
You see that vehicle says Sharn Metro on it.
Okay.
But you see that as like you're looking at the tracks, it looks like there are vehicles that go up and down these tracks on this tower.
Would there be some sort of like taxi service?
There would be. If you were to just like kind of like wave your hand, you see that like a vehicle would like swoop down.
Yep, I would wave my hand and basically be like, "Hey, can you follow that car, please?"
That car right there.
No, the other one. When I point at Mr. Mark's car.
Are you assisting the police?
Yes.
Okay, sure. And you see that he starts riding. He's like, "So, you want a bottle of water or something?"
Sure.
He throws you a bottle of water. What kind of music you like?
Reggae tone.
Both or one or the other?
Together.
You like the tone of reggae or you like reggaeton?
The second one.
Yeah, we don't have that in Sharn.
No?
No.
Do you have salchichas?
For the people at home, Psycho just threw a coaster at Chappie.
It wasn't deadly. Not like your Patreon ones.
And now he picks up a water bottle to aim.
Damn, now he's grabbing a gun. No, don't do it.
What you doing in that closet?
I was not in the club. Shut up.
Yeah, so he tells you, he's like, "Yeah, I got some salchichas right there in the back. You look at the net on the passenger side behind the seat. I got some nuts, some salchichas, a bunch of different snacks. It's an extra charge, though.
That is fine. Oh, arroz con condules.
It's just the paste. It's not the real thing."
Oh, never mind.
So, you're local or you're here for some type of business with the police station?
I'm helping out a friend.
Helping out a friend. So you know somebody within the department?
Yes.
Oh, isn't that nice? So I have a bunch of outstanding tickets. You think you can help me out with that?
I could. Do you have them?
Yeah, I do have all the tickets, actually.
Sure.
So you see him like pull out this big binder. And you see that it's as thick as fuck. He has like straps around it trying to hold it. Like it's like bulging. He's like, "Yeah, I got a couple of these, parking tickets, speeding tickets, under the influence tickets."
I see. Thievery from Dave's Supermarket.
Yeah, no, that's the Hispanic one. It's Dave's Mercado.
Oh, I see. How about I try
Don't
to,
co-sign that bullshit.
How about I try to take care of a couple of these and we call it even on the ride?
Yeah, if you can do that for me, it'd be amazing. I mean, I might lose my license after, the whole Dragon's Blood incident, but, if you can help me out, I can keep driving.
Dragon's Blood incident?
Yeah.
Please tell me.
Oh, well,
Hold on here. I give him a bottle of vodka.
What?
You just said there's a bunch of shit back here.
You're right. You're right.
You didn't put a cap on it.
You're right. So you hand him some peanut vodka.
Wait, that's might be okay.
You hand him some peanut vodka, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll take a swig too. I mean, it's on your clock." So you see, he starts to drink some of it, and he's like, "Yeah, the whole Dragon's Blood incident. I dabble in a hit here, there. I thought it was some type of liquor since you can drink it. I assumed that drugs are things you snort or smoke, but I guess I was wrong."
I see.
Yeah, it was a big traffic accident. I took a nice little shot of it, got outside, and started fucking beating the shit out of cars like it was a Street Fighter bonus level.
Oh, that makes sense because the first 37.3 pages of this binder are related to that incident.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't my fault though. I guess I created some type of tolerance though because I heard people died from this shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have it recently?
Maybe about a month ago.
Was it the new stuff that they are talking about?
Yeah, new stuff, old stuff. Who am I supposed to know? Who am I, MEB?
I see. Who's dealing around here?
Dealing. You mean like who's selling it?
Yes.
Oh, because I mean like there are dealers in the casinos, but the guy that's selling it, he's kind of like a creepy little guy, creepy crawly guy. He stays in a dark alley.
Do you know where this dark alley is?
Oh yeah, I know exactly where it's at.
Can you tell me?
Oh yeah, you want to know? It's in the Dragon Tower district.
Oh, you conveniently have a map back here. I grabbed the map from the uncapped amount of things that you let me have, and I asked him to mark it on the map.
Yeah, no problem. You see, he reaches half his body into the back.
Hold on, I'll get
I'll
get the wheel.
So I have to roll a drive check.
I mean, we already knew it was in the tower anyways. But
Yeah. I don't know exactly where it is.
I'm just trying to figure out if he gonna die or not. Chap, he gonna die or not.
Cold.
We're cold.
Rolled a 4.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So you see that he leans back and he's like halfway in the back, like pointing and like marking the spot. And you see that his foot is on the wheel while his other foot's on the gas. And he's still steering perfectly.
I'm just like, this man is insane.
As he turns around, you see him like face to face. He's got a lot of sugar booger, but it seems like, you know, he's still coherent enough to do his job.
Well.
So yeah, it's right here.
Oh, over here?
Oh, no, so like, look, if you were to go to like the mayor's office, right?
Okay.
And then you were to just loop around the tower.
All the way around?
All the way around.
Okay.
To another, it's in between these two towers right here.
Oh, okay. So right there's the alleyway?
Yeah.
How much does he charge a hit?
Well, he didn't charge me. I guess he had little sample packs. Maybe that's why I didn't die. He said he's putting on everybody to this new drug, and once they get their full hits, they're never going to want to walk away. They're going to buy that shit all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he never gave you a name?
No, I didn't ask.
You seen his face?
Yeah, well, he was stretching, and I thought he was waving for a taxi. So I kind of pulled over. He was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, I'm stopping for you." And he was confused. You know, we had a whole interaction, and then he kind of gave me a sample pack. I had 2, took 1. Here's the other one.
Oh, thank you. You've been so kind. What is your name?
Oh, my name? Old Man Carl.
Carl Weezer?
I used to be Young Man Carl, but then I got old.
You don't look that old.
His name is a young man Carl, like a pimp named Slipback.
Yes, it's the full thing. He's old man Carl. He used to be Young Man Carl.
My name is Kappa. Nice to meet you.
All right, Kappa, nice to meet you. So, am I taking you over there? Are you still following this cop?
Well, I guess I'm not getting paid to follow this cop.
Yeah, I mean, if we go over there, I'll take another hit too if you want to take one with me.
No, I have to go regroup with some of my friends.
So, am I pulling over?
Just take me back to where you picked me up at.
Sure. You're still going to help me out with these tickets, right?
Yeah, I already have 4 of these right here. He's like, pull out like some that I stuffed in my like shell pocket.
So you see he like loops around and he's like, yeah, take the whole binder to the department with you. Here's my business card. Call me whenever they're all taken care of and I'll know that I can act out again.
Oh, business. Oh, nice business card.
Yeah.
It's a piece of tie and tissue paper, super glued together.
Yeah, but I mean, you see in the magic marker right there, it said Old Man Carl.
Yeah, .com.
Yeah.
Who's .com?
That's a website.
They have websites?
Yeah.
Spiders?
Well, it's a place where a web and there's a spider, and the spider keeps the
Okay,
information.
we are done
there.
doing this.
When you said old man crawl, never mind. I'm gonna say it for late night. Go ahead.
So you see, he loops you around. He loops you around, and he takes you back to where he picked you up.
Yep. And I get out. I'm like, fuck it. I got what I needed.
By the time you get up there, you notice that everybody's kind of gone from the area already.
Yeah.
though.
I was like, they said they were going to go to the bars.
You did hear that.
So I start going to the bars.
Okay. So let's go ahead and throw it over to Baron.
That's me.
So Baron, you know that you knew that you knew somebody within the city and you could head towards them. They're kind of crazy, kooky, untrustworthy, but you know that if you're in the middle of a legit business deal with them, as long as that deal is in process and the transaction is not done yet, you should be able to trust this guy. He's a plug of sorts for depending on what you need. His name is Otis.
No, you can't trust the motherfucking name Otis.
Unless he's sitting on a dog by a bay.
That's the only motherfucker.
Yeah, so I'd walk into the store and be like,
Yeah. You know his name is Otis, but his street name is Caustic.
Caustic. Okay. I'm walking into a store about
What?
caustic when my abilities
Caustic
are
punch
caustic.
drywall. I'm letting you know that right now. Caustic definitely punches drywall.
Yeah, so I'd walk into the store and be like, caustic.
Ah! Hello?
Hey, buddy, I need some stuff.
You see this, like, halfling run straight up to you. What do you need?
I look him dead in the face because we're the same fucking height.
You guys are toe to toe.
Yeah. Ugh, I need so much, like always. But I got some questions to ask too while we're doing stuff. If it, just a little chit chat, you know. All right, let's get this.
Who are you?
Otis, you make me do this every time.
I don't remember.
I'm Baron Stone.
Give me some saliva so I know for sure it's you.
I like under my mask, like, and then give him my hand.
You see that he takes a Q-tip, and he opens up this thing, carefully takes a Q-tip out of this tube, rubs it against your hand, and then puts it in its mouth. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's Baron. That's Baron. Hey Baron, how you doing?
I'm good. I need stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Well, I need
Ah!
whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll fucking kill you. You do that again.
I need
You seen them colors swirling over there?
yes, actually, I do. I always do. I see everything.
What are you here for?
I hear everything. I need a heavy H2O hydration solution. I need massive doses of magnesium, crushed powder of chamomile. Then I need some relaxant. And then I
You see
need,
that, like, as you're like listing things,
Yeah.
you see, like, in a flash, like a wheelbarrow shows up in front of you, and then you see just things just start piling in as you see this blur of him like running back and forth from like shelves.
each time he like runs back and forth with each blur, I'm gonna be asking things like, you know anything about that dragon's blood?
You see that he stops mid blur and like crashes into like one of the shelves as he looks at you, and his nose is bleeding and one of his eyes is just bloodshot, and he's like, dragon's blood?
Yeah, that's good stuff, but it's killing people. But when
nope.
it doesn't, it's good stuff.
I've never taken it, not only once.
Me too, actually. Not once. Not only once.
Yeah, not only once.
Yeah, not only once. Me too.
Yeah, maybe 5-6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it was coming from around here. I kind of want to get another fix.
So, what am I gonna get if I can tell you where it's coming from?
I'm gonna keep buying.
Oh, a lot?
Yeah, I still got more on this list. I really do.
So you see, he's like, all right, give me a minute. You see, he starts going through this book, and he rips out a piece of paper and hands you a name. He like on this piece of paper,
Yeah.
it's like a name with like a location and all that stuff. This guy right here, he sells it.
What's the name on it?
You see that the name
What's his real name?
Todd.
And this Todd, is he like the main supplier? Because I can't trust it from just any person on the street.
I mean, I don't know if he's the main supplier, but he's from House Leander. That's where you'll find him. Right there.
All right. Thank you. All right. I need some baby oil.
Uh-huh.
I need heat pack.
Uh-huh.
What's that? That gassy ice. What's that called again?
Dry ice.
Yeah, I need some dry ice. I need some chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Lots of chocolate.
Tuna ball.
All right. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna give me for this information and all this stuff?
There'll be extra money on the tip for everything I'm buying.
No,
Yeah.
but the information. What if I get you into this guy's house?
What do you want? You want this tranquilizer?
No.
It'll kill. It'll trank something bigger than an elephant.
Bitch.
Elf ears.
Okay. And he hands him elf ears.
No. Fresh elf ears. Cut off an elf. In my visuals.
I don't need it in this house that bad. I just need the drugs.
Big house.
That's all right. I don't need the drugs.
Senator's house.
I need the drugs. Oh, Senator's house.
I get you in house.
Is there a specific elf you want?
Damn.
Caramel skin.
Is there a specific version, person, name?
Astral.
Elf named Astro?
No, Astral elf.
Oh. Is there a specific Astro elf?
Yes.
What's the name?
I'll give you location. You see, he hands it to you, and he's like, this place, here. There's two of them. They look the same. I want one from each.
They got a name?
I don't know. Daddy religious.
Religious father.
Yeah. So block your eyes.
Okay, I need a couple more of these herbs.
You see, he starts just like putting stuff together. You bring me both ears, I'll get you in the senator house.
Okay. Here's your money.
Oh, yeah. You see, he takes all the money. And he's like, now get this shit out of here! Ah!
Nah! And then I squirt a little of the fear gas in his... Just a little tiny one to give him a little high, because I know he likes it. Yeah.
He's like kind of like curls up in a ball, and he's like, I'll get you in the senator's house.
I got you, Cox.
Get you in. You have this full just wheelbarrow of shit.
That was so sad.
And I'm like, well, I'm
Anybody
walking
else feel
down
uncomfortable?
I'm walking down the street
Definitely.
like, what the fuck did I just do? Yeah, the whole time I'm walking too, I'm like pouring out like some fear gas, but just visually, so it makes people like not want to come near me. Like I literally look like one of those grave diggers in medieval times.
So you're just looking crazy. It's like you leave a crazy person's house, so it's all norm.
Yeah, and people don't want to bother that crazy person.
No, not at
Yeah.
all.
Look like you're collecting cans.
You just hear just loud hiccups of just screams. It's like you're leaving.
And in my head, I'm like, I really hope those twins don't have a family,
I hope they don't either.
because I wouldn't want that to happen to my family.
So we will leave you there and go to a man who is speeding away in Kit. Your first kind of like daydream in a while. You're usually completely focused, never like drift off in your mind, but for a second you actually drift off and like had this daydream, which you know is a problem.
In retaliation to Godric's self, he would twist the blade into Kit to drive faster.
Oh, okay.
After Godric twists the blade, Godric goes, "With haste, Kit." And Kit goes,
Yes, brother. We will see Dr. Mithra and we will tear out his skin. No, wait. We'll get info before we tear out his skin.
As then Godric like releases a little bit on the throttle as Kit calms them down a little bit.
Even Godric at this moment was like, "Oh wait, that was too far." Like, so you are zooming in to the middle of the city. If he is here, he's not here for long. He's probably in like a high class like hotel or something like that. It's been a long time, but thinking of like what his taste is, I would have you roll galore.
That would be a 1. I think. Yeah, okay. All right, well then I'm going to use my Can Until I Die aspect to boost it to a 3. Can you hand also Kuma this my extra fate token?
All right.
Here you go. Also, Kuma, here's your extra fate token from Psycho. I gave it to you.
I don't like the way you said that, but okay.
So it'd be 3 for my lore.
3. So with 3, you know that anytime you guys would travel when it came to like your first introductions to the different like kingdoms and stuff like that, one thing that he really enjoyed was being in like a very high rise. He loves to be closer up into the sky, be able to see the entire city, stuff like that, to enjoy what creations are in front of him. Okay. So you know that if he is in a hotel here, it is very likely that he would pay whatever it needed to be in the highest hotel within the city of Sharn.
Okay, I guess I would head towards that direction because I'm sure I can probably see it.
You would see whatever is the highest tower.
Yes, from where I'm at.
Yep, so you would just be pushing it that way. And you see the traffic is kind of weird when it comes to this place. Like there are kind of like trolleys on tracks that are moving like up and down and sideways and stuff like that. You see that there are things like how you have with Kit where you have the spider legs and it's kind of like hopping from like tower to tower and stuff like that. But these towers are very, very, very strong. So where Kit can jump from one tower to the other and it's like there's no effect at all.
Perfect. Great.
So you went completely different direction than everybody else. For the most part, everybody stayed in either the sword point, except for both Bia and Godric. You guys moved to the Sovereign Towers. So as you move towards the Sovereign Towers, you can see the tallest tower that's there. Takes you a while to get there, but once you get there, you kind of just like ride all the way up until you can see signs or entrances for the hotel which is there.
Okay.
Once you reach those doors, you're able to climb in. You see that there is a spot where you can actually park Kit if you need to, and you're able to walk into the hotel.
Okay, that's what I would be doing. I would park Kit and then walk into the hotel.
As you walk into the hotel, you see that the lobby is very lively. It looks like kind of like a mini casino in the lobby itself.
Okay.
And you see that there's this long pathway and then these steps up to a desk for the hotel. You see that it's maybe like 20, 30 steps you have to walk up to this desk.
Okay, I would try approaching the desk to try to get into the hotel.
Okay, so you would just kind of just be like moving your way through this like mini casino at the moment. You see that some people are cheering because they're winning money. Some people are just acting sloppy. But another thing that you notice, which I don't know if it bothers you or not, but you see that there is kind of like a chain gang of Warforged. You can see that the Warforged are stripped down to where they don't have the equipment for battle anymore. But it seems like there is like 5 of them that are kind of like chained and bolted together, and it looks like they're all just holding trays, and you can see that their fingers are bolted to these trays as well as they're just moving through.
Does it look like they're doing their job?
It looks like they're doing their job.
Okay, that's fine.
But it looks like whatever their original built purpose was is now different while they're here.
Well, they fucked up.
Kit used to be a hairdresser.
Look at it now.
As you continue walking, you see it looks like ahead of you, like midway of the steps, it looks like there is this very, very old, frail man. It looks like he's like walking up these steps. It's taking him a minute. You see people are trying to help him, but he's kind of like swatting them away. As you see, like one person like tries to help, it's like he goes to swat them away, and he kind of like stumbles down 2 steps and catches himself, and he's slowly trying to like walk up these steps.
Does he have resemblance to Dr. Mithra?
From behind, he just looks like an old, like frail man.
Okay.
But you can see that he has the emblem of Cannith on the back of his coat.
So as I would start approaching, as then I would get behind them. I would approach behind them, be like, "Excuse me, sir. As a member of Kenneth, may you like assistance up the steps?"
You see, he's like, I don't need. He's like, I don't need any help from anyone. I am a man, and I can make it up here on my own through Kenneth pride.
Understood. If you need any assistance, I am Unit G0DR1K.
The Gorgon himself. Godric.
Dr. Mithra, it's wonderful. I was searching for you.
What are you doing here, my boy?
I am in the middle of a investigation and could use your assistance.
Yes. Do you need any modifications? Is that what? I mean, you have gotten so many since the last time I've seen you. You were a slim man back then. I seen you've bulked up.
Yes. Kenneth has allowed some modifications onto my personnel. We remodeled, refurbished some of our brothers on top of me to reinforce my body.
They didn't lay them to rest at all.
We are to serve Kenneth.
Yes, you are. How do you need my help, my boy?
This should be a conversation away from prying eyes.
Yes, we can go to my room.
As Godric would nod his head and offer once again to assist him up the stairs.
You see, like, he thinks about it for a second, but he allows you. As you're assisting him up the steps, you kind of think back of, like, the first time, like, you were walking, he was assisting you, teaching you how to take those first steps.
Mm-hmm. Godric would be quiet about it.
He goes to, like, scan his card for you guys to get in the elevator, and he kind of, like, moves his head to the side as he starts to cough. And you see that he goes and wipes his mouth and just quickly puts the handkerchief in his pocket.
Godric would be, "Are you unwell, doctor?"
I am fine.
Would you like me to request a aid of some sort?
Oh, no, my boy. I do not need any aid. You can roll a notice if you would like.
Sure.
Help your father. There is only hope.
That is a 3.
You see that he coughed up a good amount of blood. And you see that it's kind of like clotted up as well. As he kind of just takes his handkerchief and like shoves it in his pocket.
Per Kenneth procedure, if a personnel is coughing up blood, they should seek medical attention.
I am fine, my boy. If I was in bad condition, I would take care of it. I have enough on my plate. You see that he tells the elevator attendant what floor he's on, and you see that they go in to send you guys up. Okay. So I will leave you there.
Sure.
Shalissa.
Yeah.
Damissa.
You guys looked around a while for a tavern. You guys found one. So you went to go and switch up your clothes a little bit, look a little bit nicer. And as you walk out the bathroom with your like school robes, you see that Core has his armor off. he's like doffed his armor. You see that he kind of like put it to the side, and he has like this black like silky like tunic with like a robe over it.
Okay, so we're looking nice and spiffy.
Man, I never really get to do missions like this per se. I mean, even before you guys joined, if I was doing something with Godric, we're kind of just straight through the front doors, take down whoever we need to take down. And if I'm doing things with Bia, we're kind of like in the shadows. We're not really seen at all until we get the information we need. Haven't done a lot of undercover work lately.
You know, Core, you clean up pretty nice. You probably should do a couple more undercover missions. You know?
I mean, we used to way in the beginning, but it's gotten to a point where sometimes undercover work takes a little long.
It's real easy to flash the mall and get shit done.
Well, I also have a good friend who screams how long it's taking in my ear the entire time.
Godric will do that to you.
Yeah. Yeah, let's take a seat and see if we can maybe overhear some information.
I'm about to send the security guards a group around on us.
You see, he's like, bartender. Me and my friend here would like to send those guards some drinks to pay respect for what they do for the city. And the bartender's like, yeah, sure. Well, what would you want to get them? You see that there are different types of like whiskey and stuff like that a lot of people are drinking, but you see that they have special wines that they do here as well. This is also a bar where they can drink. This is also a bar where you can pick and choose and buy cigars as well.
I'll buy them a cigar if Cora buy the drinks to make it like one of the fancy wines to make them like what? Oh, sorry, what are they already drinking?
You see that they're drinking whiskey at the moment. Cora's like, excuse me, my friend wants to buy them some of your higher grade cigars. Can you? I know that places like this match wine or certain liquors with specific cigars. Whatever is the best match for that, can you give them 2 glasses of that as well? She's like, yeah, no problem. I'll go ahead and take care of it. I'm opening up a tab for you.
Thank you. Since I'm a Loxodon and I can hear,
they go and like they lift their cups to like cheers you guys as like in thanks.
Yeah, we lift our cups to cheers them.
Okay, so you overhear. You're trying to like overhear a little bit.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll a notice.
Two.
You can't really hear much except for you can kind of like read their lips that they're just like appreciative, kind of like saying like, wow, they didn't have to do that. But that's about it. Popping his head in for a second to kind of like look around, it looks like it is Kappa.
I will wave Kappa over with the trunk.
Kappa, do me a favor and roll notice, because they look absolutely different than what they did when you just seen them.
Notice. That is a 3.
Okay. So for you like pop your head in for a second, kind of like look around, and as you're about to leave, you're just like, wait a minute, was that Shalissa?
Hello, Shalissa.
Terra Passe, what do you say?
What was that?
That was me saying hello. Can I finish?
No.
I mean, we can let him cook.
Thank you. Terra Passe, what do you say? How's the investigation?
Good. I have
It's crazy and undercover work.
basically everything
just
we came here for.
Mention the investigation out loud.
We're in a piano club.
Godric would have your ass.
You gotta learn how to cut back a little bit, Core. Godric is not here.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Do you want to end up like Godric when you're older? Always signing your name up for the volunteer list just to do something?
Honestly, if I'm being real with you,
Always giving your money to Kenneth?
if I didn't have a lot of other shit on my plate, I'd probably be doing the same thing because.
So,
I guess not.
the mission,
Yeah,
guys.
Sorry about that.
we have a couple days to get things done.
I have a sample of the stuff we were looking for. I have a location for the guy who's selling it, And I have a name for somebody who survived taking it.
Damn, Kappa.
Um,
How the hell did you get this?
I look at my watch. How long has it been?
like an hour.
When did you get this?
You're a great addition to the team, Kappa. Great addition to the team.
When?
Yeah.
Probably about a half an hour ago. It's been quite a walk.
See, Court, I told you we needed to add more animals like me. And see, he got it done over an hour. Look at the boy Tyler Passe, the rookie doing it.
That's foul that you just said animals like you.
Yeah, I'm disgusted.
Monster, you know what I meant.
Humanoids?
Yes.
Like you and me?
No, not like
And
you.
me.
There's a difference. Me and Tarapace understand. You never had somebody, old elf lady looking at you because you're to make
Yes, I have. Old elf ladies look at everybody like that.
Oh, yeah, they are judgy bunch of old prudes.
Fuck you thought.
You've never had anybody stare at your race and want to skin you alive
That's what I mean. Thank you, Tarapace. Thank you.
and actually do it.
No, I've never had anybody look at humans and want to skin them alive. So, I've never been through that.
It's okay. They don't look at loxodons that way either.
No,
You
I've
don't
never.
know how they look at my people.
I'm just a
I
human,
do.
so I've never been through that. I'm sorry for even commenting on anything that goes through.
My great grandmother was a
So,
rogue.
anyways, here,
Yeah.
Core. Here's a sample.
Thank you.
I slide it across the table.
So you see, like he grabs it and he wants to. He's looking at it, but he doesn't want to like have it like seen. As
It's a baggie.
you see that as
It's a shot glass. It's like a to-go cup.
you see as the light, like
A vial?
it would be like a vial.
Sure. Okay. We're so cool. We can't have to-go cups.
You felt like you need to relax.
No. It's a mini Dixie cup with saran wrap on the top and a rubber band.
Thank you, Jesus. Finally, something normal. I mean, that definitely fits old man Carl.
Yeah, that's true.
So you see like Core kind of like moves it around a little bit, and then you see that like under the light you can kind of see it moving. Like it looks like a small like red tentacle like comes out and then like drops back in.
Gross.
Yeah, that's people just drink this.
Here's the map. And this is the location of the man that's been giving out free samples.
Yeah, so
Oh, and here's the business card of the guy who survived and all of his documentation as I throw a gigantic book on top of the table.
you see Core looks through it, he's like, these are his tickets.
Yes. The person who got assigned the tickets is the one that said he's taking this stuff, no problem.
Why the fuck did he give you all his traffic tickets?
Because I said I might help him out a little bit.
Can we do that?
I mean,
Yes. Why not?
yes and no. Like,
We're above traffic
I
tickets.
got a librarian. I need to
no,
pay off now.
we're above traffic tickets. Just because we're above traffic tickets doesn't mean we can clear somebody else of all their tickets.
I mean,
That'd be going out of pocket.
is it?
And yes, it's going out of pocket unless there's a specific deal that's in play and House Kenneth agrees to it that like we have to pay this to get information for such and such. And even then we agree to it and then we kill the person afterwards. It doesn't, you know what? I shouldn't be talking about this in here out loud.
While you going on that rant, Shalissa threw on his pens, reading glasses. I'm sorting the tickets to like how much they are to figure out the complete total of how much we have to pay.
Okay, so Kappa, you got the information. Cool. I could try to contact everybody else and home base. You got this far. I don't mind taking a back seat and letting you take lead on
This is everything
hitting
we
up
needed.
this location.
Oh, I mean, we can, yeah. I figured we could just regroup unless you don't want to.
Well, I mean, we're a distance away. I don't know exactly where everybody went per se. The only people that I might be able to find would be Bia and possibly Godric, if they're where I think they might be. Baron, we're out of fucking luck until Baron shows back up.
As soon as he says that, Baron wheelbarrows in with everything. and ignores everyone and just is barreling his way over to Shalissa. He reaches into Shalissa's...
No.
Yes, he reaches
Because you're
in...
wild, I want a drive check from you with this.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
While I finish, Old Man Carl's owes 696,696.
I rolled all
Go.
pluses.
Get the fuck away from me.
He did.
He smoked. He on 10.
So you see, how do you come in here?
Yeah, so I come in, I'm still like glowing a little bit, like no one wants to look at me, but they are kind of having to because there's a fucking purple glowing halfling looking thing in armor, and they've got a giant wheelbarrow and they're coming in with force. And I just run straight, like I'm just running straight to him, like around everyone.
You see he's drifting and like his feet are running across the wall.
I whip my wand out and deaccelerate his ass so he don't crash into this table.
And it's perfect timing as I reach into his pocket and I bring out my barrel. And I start slowly putting things in one by one.
So,
including the new barrel that I have.
House Kenneth, if they were going to pay for these tickets, it'll be... If they were paying for
No.
tickets.
Look around. You see everybody in this bar staring at us after this wild man came in here full speed with a wheelbarrow and is throwing things into a barrel.
Well,
And when you said House Kenneth Pay, like Godric's head goes like, huh?
it's like the dad touching when the kids touch his thermostat.
So you see one of the guards get up from his table and he's walking over with his drink.
Hey, we got an interesting lie for this because I can't really explain the halfling in the glowing armor and the barrel with the other barrel and the parking tickets.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't do anything wrong.
So you see the guy, he's like, hey, thanks for the drinks. Is everything okay over here?
As I'm shoving the barrel in, I sit down. I just needed to do some shopping.
Everything's fine.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
And the glowing purple goes away.
This is kind of an upper class location.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll be quiet now.
Well, there's dress codes and such things in place. I mean, you guys are fine. As he points to like Shalissa and Core, I might have to escort you guys out if they ask. I'm giving you a heads up because of the drink. Trying to be nice, but they might not be.
You know what? Thank you. Thank you for your service and thank you for telling us this.
I put the barrel back in his pocket as he's talking to the guard.
Me and my friend will take our two friends here and we'll get them more dress code appropriate.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give you a heads up.
Thank you.
So you see, he turns around and walks away, and Core's like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Did I do something wrong?
No, you can't do anything.
sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I start pedaling with my trunk. It's okay.
You see Kappa standing at the door holding it open already.
I leave our gold on the table and walk out.
So as like you guys like, you just leave the gold on the table. You guys get out. So as you guys are like outside of the bar, Core's like, okay, so Kappa found a bunch of information.
Oh, me too.
So you found information as well.
Yeah.
What did you find out?
So I got a house for a guy named Todd that is not a senator.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And the crazy guy that I buy all my goods from, he also said that he would just get us in if I took some ears off of some twin astral elves, one from each, which I'd rather not do. Because plus, even if he got us in, then I'd have to kill him, and he's who I buy my stuff from. Just knowing the location is fine, which I got. And it's not a senator.
What does he mean, get us in, though?
So we're entertaining this.
I need to know what he means, because...
I don't know, he's crazy.
Okay, but you're the one that knows this guy. If he says that he can get us in, that means past all of the security, past every bullshit wall that we're going to have to go through, where there may be multiple casualties and possibility of anybody noticing any of us.
Oh, other stipulation. We have to do the ear cutting in front of him. So we have to capture the elves, bring them to him, cut their ears.
Well,
I understand we do a lot of things, but that's kind of fucked up.
I think we should run this by Godric.
Is this the same location that you got? And I hand you the location to to Squid.
I'll look at it.
same tower, but all the way at the top when you're at base level.
I see. So he must have somebody working for him.
Okay, so weird guy in the alley, maybe Todd.
Possibly.
And Todd is...
Well, he's part of House Leander, so yeah, he's Todd Leander. But I don't think Todd's his real name. Who has a name? Who's Todd?
Well, if he's giving out his last name, then he's definitely Todd Leander because...
Well, the other guy just told me he was House Leander. I don't know if that he's giving people his name.
Well, we believe that it could be Senator Lucar Leander.
Yeah.
That's behind all this. So if the senator's behind it,
No, I think the guy is a Leander. I'm just saying, I think the crazy guy I buy from just knows that. I don't think that this Todd guy's saying he's Todd Leander.
Okay.
So
do we want to check any of these locations, or do we want to get...
I think we should get everybody together.
Okay.
Basically, at the point now, we have already completed the mission. Am I not correct?
I mean, we would have to still figure out if this is the guy.
Sure. We have a location. We get everybody together, I think, and we go ask this Todd some questions.
Yeah.
And or
What about the elves?
I think we should scratch the elves for now.
Well,
Just any.
that's actually very
random-
close to the location that Bia might be at. So we could probably scout that out as we get down there.
Okay, but also look out for twin astral elves whose fathers might be religious. I don't know how we're gonna find that part out. Maybe they just have a face where my father's a priest. I don't know.
That's.
I think that should be the very last thing we do.
Let's go look for a taxi.
I know a guy. He's still over there drinking peanut vodka.
I don't.
As
Is it the same guy with the parking tickets?
My head pops out of Shalissa's pocket. What? He's gonna be drunk while he drives?
He's the best.
I hop in the barrel scared.
You see, as like you walk over to where the taxi should be, you see hanging out the side of the window. Ready, set, go! And then you see him pull a pistol out and just starts firing into the air, which is actually just straight at another tower.
Old man Carl,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Oh, you're that turtle guy.
Yes, we need a lift, please.
Did you clear my tickets?
We're working on it. I have my best guys.
These guys are officers.
They're my best guys.
Ah, the best officers in town. I hope you clear my tickets, or we're gonna have problems.
Yes, we're working on it diligently.
Yes. So, you need a ride?
Please.
Where you going?
I look at Core.
Whatever casino has the best view of Sharn. So, I'll leave you guys there as you're on your way, and we're going to kick it actually back over to Godric. You get to the top floor, and you guys go into the room.
Okay. I would try to assist him, like to sit down, for the weakness to sit down or not.
You see, as he goes to sit down, the way he sits is kind of weird. Looks like one of his legs is stiff. As you see, he takes this control panel out on his hip and starts like hitting levers, and you see that his knee actually bends. As you see that like his pant leg rips a little bit. He's like, damn. I thought I fixed that.
Do you need assistance?
No, I lost my leg a while back, so I had to build a new one. It doesn't fit comfortably. It's not natural, like, your legs. This is, I have to control it with this device.
Couldn't we configure and modify your leg?
There are ways to do it, but I don't like what I would have to do to get it done.
But it would be more efficient, no?
Yes, it would, but you see, to make a leg feel natural like the way it would have been, the only way that we've gotten that far is with building Warforged, which means I would have to build a Warforged, give him life, then take his leg away. And then it would function properly once I configure it. Just building onto my own leg doesn't move natural the same way that a Warforged's leg would move.
We can disassemble one of Kit's legs.
I'm fine, Godric.
Or
Please.
one of mine.
No. It's not right.
It's for Kenneth.
Correct, but you're for Kenneth.
I am to work for Kenneth.
You are just as much House Kenneth as I am.
I am representation of Kenneth, yes, but I am a tool.
It's what certain people want you to believe.
This is what you told me.
I know. And I don't think I was right.
What do you mean?
I've seen things. When you were all created, I thought that it was a good thing. That we were giving you life, and it was just a great next step for the world. We were able to harness magic and do something that had never been done before. And along the way, because of our initial intentions, we made you all believe that you were just tools. You're a person just like I am, Godric.
Can Godric take a compel to go with always follow orders no matter what, to try to be like, to literally try to ignore this conversation and be like, I'm here on a mission?
You want to?
Yeah, is that something that he...
I think story-wise that would be good, because you'd be trying to I think story-wise it'd be good
because I'm not trying to shatter my perception as Godric right now.
Trying to push away from it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
I don't know if I'd be able to get another fate token. Yeah, because you can go past 4. I just would reset to 3 after the session's over anyways.
Yeah, so if you want to do that, you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I will compel Godric
So you earn a fate token back.
to always follow orders, to ignore what the doctor is saying.
You can kind of just cut him off now if you want.
As he's talking to me like, Doctor, I am here on a mission.
You're a person like us.
Dr. Mithra, I am here on a mission.
I understand that, Godric, but
What can you tell me about dragon's blood?
Dragon's blood. Yes, you're on a mission. I don't want to interrupt an active mission. Dragon's blood is a very potent drug that has been sold through Sharn. There are some unique side effects, but it seems as if whatever this new strain is, most people can't handle it for long, and they die. I think the news reported that there are only 2 survivors so far, maybe 1. What else do you need to know?
There is a possibility of this dragon's blood being connected to a senator. Are you familiar with Lucar Leander?
Yes, I am very familiar with Lucar Leander. He does some work with House Kenneth.
Are you able to procure a meeting with Lucar?
Seeing as that I am in the city, I'm pretty sure he has caught word of it. I don't know for sure, but I can try to set something up.
Through the investigating, it seems that Lucar might have a connection, and we'd like to try to see what that connection is. If they have power to supply, we would like that supply.
Is this a interrogate and make useful, or interrogate then eliminate mission?
I think that would be up to Lucar.
I will see what I can do. Is there anything else that you would like of me, Godric?
Following Kenneth protocols, Kenneth would like you to see an aide for your condition.
I'm fine.
Those are not protocols, Dr. Mithra.
I follow protocol. I taught you protocol. And put everything that I'm going through on file. There is not much I can do about my condition anymore.
What is your condition then? For me to follow up, to make sure everything's in proper order.
Me being the main doctor on site when it came to your creation, I have developed an arcane disease within my body. There was a process that we went through to create you with magic of the giants. Too much of it, too much of it acted like radiation. Though it was slowly killing me, it's almost got me now.
So would you say it's like an arcane poison? Like arcane poisoning?
It's like a radiation poisoning, but from arcane energy. I meant to reach out to you to let you know my condition before it was too late. But I've been spending my time trying to reach out to your brother. He's been missing.
He has officially gone AWOL.
I don't know what happened. When they sent you to Ghost Unit to do missions, they sent your brother to specifically decommission Warforged. Those who have went AWOL, those who are owned by people who do not pay their debts. The last mission he went on, he did not return. He's been gone for 8 months.
If we receive a request to go procure, I might need to be in contact again.
Is there nothing that you would do to help your brother?
I will be helping him, bringing him back to Kenneth. Following the orders that he has been given. The orders that I have been given. The orders that I was created into my body that I have no choice of. The ones that you told me as a child, since my creation, that I am to follow. As the one time I chose not to follow, ended, decommissioned my brothers. So I'm going to be House Kenneth, like you've made me House Kenneth. I am House Kenneth, as you said.
Dear Godric, I will hold highly in my heart that you will do the right thing. You see he hands you a device. He tells you, some of you were, well, most of you from back then had a GPS installed. You, being Ghost Unit, we decided not to, because you are not supposed to be tracked. I think your brother, he's in a situation where somebody is turning it off. Though it seems every night, for a short period of time, it turns on. It's some type of, it flickers with some type of Morse code as it goes on and off, on and off. I cannot understand what it means. But you have spent much time with him. Maybe you could figure it out. I believe that he needs help.
I will make sure to assist the procurement of 8 LAD3.
So the device, when it pops on, you see a light flash. And it seems like it's going on and off where the light is flashing back and forth at a certain time every night, and then it goes dead again.
Is this almost like a what is it actually called with coders? The language that it speaks.
Morse code?
No, not Morse code.
No, it's not Morse code. So like you're on the same
Binary code?
path.
Binary. It's like
Yes.
binary, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why he's saying he can't understand
Yeah.
it, but maybe it's something that you would be able to understand.
Godric would then essentially salute Dr. Mithra, and then he would start to leave the room. Is this? Do you require any more assistance, or for me to request any other help?
You should wait. Just give me a second, Godric. I will make the calls that you need for you to have a meeting with Lucar. When will I be able to speak with you?
Regarding?
Not a mission. Just you and I conversating before my time is up.
File a request for me to take time. Follow the protocol.
You have days off, and as a general, you could make those decisions for yourself.
I don't make the decisions. And I'm in the middle of a HR investigation.
Somebody is taking 30 seconds off a day.
He tells you to wait to just wait around a while. That he's gonna make all the calls he needs before you leave, so you have the information right away.
Okay.
So you see that he walks into the other room.
During that, I would send a message to Core and Bia saying, procuring meeting with Lucar.
So as Core gets that message,
Because you said they were in like a separate
Yeah.
general group chat.
yeah, Core gets the message. You see that Core actually shoots a message back to that group chat saying that the group, excluding Bia, is on their way to the highest hotel. Core says, I assume that that's where you're at.
And then Godric will respond, affirmative, stand by Kit.
Okay. So we'll get to you, and then I'll tell you when you got this message. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it over to Bia. You are traveling through this tower to you're traveling through this tower. As you start to get towards the middle, you see all the signs and everything saying that this middle tower is the Eberron embassy in Sharn. She's like, so how do you exactly know my father?
Well, the best way to describe it would be distant family members.
Distant family members?
Yes.
So if you were a distant family member, how would you not know where the embassy is?
It's been some years since I've came here.
Yes, sure. Well, right here is the building. I'm not gonna go in. I don't want my father to know that I brought you here. And I would hope that you wouldn't tell him.
Oh no, your secret's safe with me. Also, did your father teach you how to fight?
No, not at all. My aunt.
Well, best of luck with that one.
I bet you gonna rob her for them swords.
I bet you she can't catch his sword.
Yes, every summer, Father lets me stay with her. And we've done a lot of training.
That's good for you. How is she doing, by the way?
She's doing fine, I guess. I mean, after the accident, she's doing a lot better.
The accident?
Well, there was a situation in which she lost her leg. But it isn't my place to talk about what she was doing. So you see she goes to like shake your hand and walk away. As she goes to shake your hand, you see that the tattoo on her wrist is the marking of the Fighters of the Night.
What is the Fighters of the Night?
You roll a lore check.
Fighters and the night.
You know,
Then yeah, I'm gonna just boost it.
Is lore technically history checks?
Yes.
No, you suck at those too.
Actually, I just got -1, so fuck you.
So, you said you rolled a 4, right?
Yeah.
So as you see, she goes to shake your hand. You see the small mark. You know that this is not a mark that's known everywhere, but you have seen it before through your travels. This is a small group that you've heard of that have been trying to band together and fight against the Dreaming Dark.
So as I see that, just say to her, I see you take after your grandparents.
What is that supposed to mean?
Has your father ever told you about them?
Father's usually very busy.
Well,
How long ago was it that you seen Father?
how long ago was it? Like about smooth 70?
It would have been before he had kids. So she's 80.
Ooh. You know, time flies big enough, so we don't look at time the same. So a nice amount of time ago.
It's wonderful when another elf tells another elf how they should see time, but
Listen to your elders, baby.
seeing as you haven't seen Father in a long time, then you don't know how busy he truly is. About 70 years ago, Father became the ambassador for Eberron here, so he's very, very busy.
Yeah, I have a feeling he'll either make time or something else when he sees me at the minimum.
Well, good luck.
Good luck to you two in your journey.
You see that she turns around and just walks away. So as you walk toward this center tower, you see that there are 2 guards right in front of it. They have golden masks on, and they look directly at you. Grave, knowledge, life. You see they bow their heads at you,
I bow my head back.
and the doors open up.
no. I'd be like, great, knowledge, life. I'd be like, Kenneth.
Because you're a hard motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought you was gonna hit me with that vermilion.
Hi, Mark, and you can count on it.
As you step in, you see everybody has these golden masks on.
Damn, this is some fucking Eyes Wide Shut Stanley Kubrick type shit.
So
Did it
from most elves having somewhat the same figure, and they all have these golden masks and like this armor on, you can't really tell anybody apart.
Do they have like little things on their desk, like the name of each person that's in the mask? Or in the Court of Owls, we don't do that?
First of all, you see that there are a bunch of guards that are walking around and standing in places. There is a center area where it looks like there is a desk.
I go to the center area.
May I help you?
Yes, you can. I am looking for Verxis.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes, I am his long lost family.
I will check. What is your name?
Bia.
You see, he's like looking through. He's like, Bia.
Vastira.
Yes, the name doesn't pop up. You don't have an appointment.
Well, maybe the secretary forgot to make one for me, but I know I am for the family. Then the family forgot to make one.
Our Lord does not make any mistakes.
How long have you been a secretary?
I have been working alongside Lord Verxis for some of 50 years now.
How long have you been here? Have you been long enough here to at least know his parents?
I know of his parents back in the homeland of Eberron.
So you're aware of their reputation. So can I take my sword off of my hip and set it on the table?
Sure.
Would you recognize this?
No, I would not.
If you don't start name dropping your siblings.
Is this a threat?
No, it's not a threat. This is the sword of our parents. If you tell him B is here,
Our parents, so you're claiming that you're his brother now.
I am.
Not just a distant family member.
I said long lost family member.
Long lost.
I didn't say I wasn't his brother.
So somebody lost you.
Yes.
You see, he's like, I will make a call. If Lord Verxis wants to see you, then you will be seen. If not, you will have to make an appointment and wait.
Well, I'm fine with that either way.
As he steps away, there is the full pathway to walk deeper in. So you see he comes back, he's like, unfortunately for you, Lord Verxis says that he knows no one by the name Bia.
So, as Bia walks away, Bia's gonna kind of walk in between the sight of him and another person to the point where Bia can't be seen directly by him. And I would like to use the stunt ninja vanish.
Okay? Give me a fate token.
There you go. Do I need to say what it does?
Go ahead and say it for the listeners at home and the people at your table.
For the listeners at home and the nerds at my table, we have Ninja Vanish. Once per scene, you vanish in plain sight by spending a fate point using a mysterious technique. The vanish boosts on you while you're vanished. No one can attack you or create an advantage on you until they succeed at an overcome roll with notice to suss out where you went. So, what anybody else would see around me is Bia would just kind of take his hand and split the air. In the best way to describe it.
I thought you were gonna like pull up a Sims curtain and jump in it.
Yo!
Too natural.
That's what I hear when Sivin talks to begin with.
So you're kind of just like moving through the shadows in this hallway. As you're going deeper and deeper in, you like feel like a buzzing notification. And you see what Godric's messages were.
Goodness.
Copy that, checking in with my family currently.
So you see that, and then you see Core's response as well. Your response goes in. So as you're moving deeper in, you see this giant doorway, 2 doors, and you see it is the large symbol of the golden mask that everybody's wearing. And behind it, it looks like old, like, elvish art from Eberron, like carved into the door.
What does the art depict, if you don't mind me asking?
The art depicts 2 warriors. 2 warriors who share the same sword. So as you go through those doors, you would be walking down this hall, and you see that the carvings continue down this long hallway, and it shows the story of two warriors that share the same sword. They battle, tossing the sword back and forth from each other. The story tells about them fighting the people from the sky. And in their demise, not only was their blood corrupted, but the ancient sword they used was lost. At the end of this hall, you see a large desk with Verxis sitting. It looks like he's doing paperwork.
So I just walk up as close as I can and I just tap my foot on the ground.
It's been a long time since you've seen him. You could see just an aura of stress on him. You see all the paperwork that he has piled up that he's trying to get through. You see that there are trophies that are displayed like behind his desk on this wall. And a lot of them you recognize. A lot of them were like certain enemies that your parents had that they died before they were able to take down. You see that he had taken them down and gained trophies for those people that he's holding there as like, I did this for them. And though things ended, you can kind of see with the position he's in and everything he's trying to do, the weight that's on his shoulders trying to keep everything together after your parents' death. From what you notice on the side of his office, he like the pictures of like his kids and stuff like that, you can see that they're just like thrown to the side of the office and they're dusty and stuff like that. It seems like he's dove so deep into the work of what your family has been known to do that he's completely forgotten about his actual family. This is the first time that you've seen your brother in about 90 years, almost 100 years. You see that he's so deeply into his work that he doesn't even notice that you walked in.
He's lacking because Bia sucks.
Why are you a
It
hater?
only took you like what, a couple words to hold off.
Yeah.
So I'd walk over to the trophies on the ground and I'd pick up one of the ones my parents had.
Mm-hmm.
I would dust it off. I'd speak to him and I'd just say, at least take better care of our parents' room if you're going to do this.
He looks up. Can I help you?
Well, I came to speak to you since I was in the city at least.
Do you have an appointment?
Now I do.
I'm sorry, sir. I was not informed that there were any appointments made to conversate with me. I don't do that directly in this office. If you would like to go back...
Verxis, if you
To
don't
the
just
front.
drop the act. Well, I see you've been letting your daughter take lessons with Mira. How's that been treating her?
You see, like, he's starting to, like, crack a little bit.
He Will Smith slaps you. Keep my daughter's name out your fucking mouth.
That made me
My
drop
daughter
dice.
is no concern of yours.
My niece seems to be fighting the same fight our parents did.
You don't just get to show up and act like you're a member of this family after everything that you've done.
It was not my fault.
It's not your fault.
I'm trying to atone for what I did.
You took their sword.
They left
You
it to me.
drove that sword into the hearts of my parents.
Our parents.
And then you think that you could just walk away? You can act like it didn't happen the way it did? You are corrupt. You ruined our blood. You let all the darkness that they tried to fight within you, and you took them out for them. You're cursed. You are not a member of this family. You do not get to comment on my children.
Who are you to decide that I'm no longer a member just because of one mistake?
I am the head of this family now. And through everything you did, I've tried so hard to make things right.
Ah, yes, 90 years. Versus.
Bia, you're only here to cause trouble.
I'm actually also here to inform you of something.
What?
There's a church that's recently popped up, and they don't seem to be...
I don't care about any church that is popping up anywhere. It has nothing to do with me or our people.
It does.
It does not. Because if you remember the old ways, then you know that these churches don't matter to us. We don't pray to the deities, we pray to the ancestors before us, what you should remember.
They're a church of the inspired. They do matter to our parents.
If there was a large group of inspired, we would know.
You wouldn't. I recently found out about them myself. After
anything connected to the inspired or Dalcor or any of that, I don't want to hear. Somebody that I trust very well is taking care of all of it. Your sister, or what used to be your sister.
She still is my sister.
What do you want from me, Bia?
I just came to speak to you. It's simple as that.
You're lucky that I don't have guards in here killing you.
We both know that you might be more book smart, but I am definitely better with the sword.
And that is why there are guards here.
Well, even if they try to kill me, I won't stop trying to atone for what I did.
There's nothing you can do, Bia.
It is.
You can't bring them back.
Nope.
You can't fix everything you destroyed.
But I can finish what they started.
I'm trying to make this goodbye as peaceful as it can be. If you need something, just ask. Before I have you escorted out of here.
I didn't come to ask you for anything. I may be here on a mission, but that seems as if we're solving that ourselves. I came to speak to you. I didn't come for your connections. I didn't come for you. I came for my family.
As you fight for people that are not yours.
I fight to protect the people that our parents fought to protect. As you seem to dive yourself deep into work and seem to forget that, you know, your family exists. Did you know? So I'm pretty sure you're all aware that you didn't even inform them that they had a brother, that you had a brother.
They know of our family. They know what they know about. They know what they need to know about my parents.
Our parents.
They know of the twins. And they know of Mira. There was no need to add you to the story, Bia. To tell them how somebody that you could trust, watch grow, believe in, could tear apart your family at any moment. I don't want my hatred for you to be something that my children have for each other.
What you say and how you decide to handle things with your children, I can't force you to do different. But I won't ever personally stop fighting the fight that our parents fought. And one day, I'll make sure that it's finished. Because there are things you're not aware about me, just like I'm not aware about the things that you do, you know? And hopefully, once I prove it, You might have set me back.
Sure. Did you get everything off of your chest now? I'd like you to leave before I have to call somebody to escort you. Just go.
You can let Mira know I'll be seeing her sooner or later.
If you're alive by then.
They didn't kill me before, they won't do it now.
And you see that he opens up his doorway for you to leave.
Make sure you clean the dust off of those trophies that came before you.
He slams the door. So now you're just standing in this hallway. You had a full conversation, so you're seen now. Guards are seeing you, and you see that like as he slammed the door, guards are like ready to like escort you out.
Oh please, I know the same way I came in, the same way I go out. I'll be fine.
Okay, so as you start to leave, you can contact the group again if you would like. It's up to you.
I would contact them and ask for their location.
You send the location. You're actually very close because you're in the same district as them. So, takes a bit of time, and then you all would get to. You guys, you would all would get to the highest hotel, and after a little bit of time, Bia would get there as well. As Godric, you'd have gotten a notification that they are in the lobby at the casino area. Core walks back after he gets off of like calling Godric again. He's like, all right, guys, Godric should be down here pretty soon. Bia is... Oh, there he is there. As you guys see Bia walking up. So you see that Dr. Mithra walks up to you. I've set an appointment. Here is the paperwork. You just show them when you show up. It would be at 6 p.m. tonight. Or we can try to push it to a different day.
6 p.m. tonight should be sufficient. My team should be here.
Yes, well, it was wonderful seeing you again, Godric.
Thank you for your assistance to House Kenneth as always, Doctor. As
Yes.
Godric would salute him, and then turn around and start walking out the room.
As you're like walking out, you like feel him like pat you on the back. You can see that he's like watery-eyed a little bit, but it seems like, like he's not going to say anything further. He knows you don't want to hear it.
It's fucking fault. I don't want to hear it. Maybe he should have programmed me fucking listen to that kind of shit.
So by the time you get downstairs, you hear a bunch of racial Loxodon comments.
So it's kind of fucked up, B. You just assume just
Is
slinging
it
me
really
off of shoes.
is it fucked up that I assumed you had on shoes rather than assuming you wouldn't wear shoes because of your gigantic feet?
Team,
Godric?
Sir?
I've procured a meeting with Lucar for 6 p.m. tonight.
There's a lot of stuff we gotta run across each other. So, actually, yeah, you guys want to charge? Or, no, it's not worth the money. Everybody just get in the kit.
I would probably be directing ourselves back to the Dragon Towers because that's where Lucar is,
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
So, as you guys are in there, Core's like, all right, Bia, you weren't here. Godric, you weren't here. But both Kappa and Baron came across a good amount of information.
Upon hearing his name, Baron will get out of Shalissa's pocket and be like,
I forgot you was there.
he'd look around and be like, oh, okay, yeah, we do have a lot to talk about.
Baron? One of you two have the floor.
So, Godric, I was able to procure a sample of the drug we are looking for. A dealer that located on this map. and a man who can also withstand taking the drug and not dying.
Have we found the connection to Lucar? That was our initial theory, correct?
So I found a location of a house for someone who was a dealer who is not a senator. As his name is Todd Leander, so it's probably not actually Todd, but it's a Leander. And here's the location, similar. And then I also have a possible way for someone to get us in there, but it's probably a last resort kind of thing.
Get into where?
The house.
What's the way?
So, his parents gonna look at Core and be like,
first of all, big connection, right, to both of their stories is it's the same tower. Whoever the street dealer is may be the same dealer that Baron's talking about. That's from the base floor all the way to the top. Now, this is not saying that we're going to do it or not, right? Because we need to know for sure if this guy really has this information, which might take a little bit of interrogating to do. But Baron's contact says that if we do something for him, he has a possible way of sneaking us straight in to the senator's home without being seen, just getting straight into there.
we just gotta cut the ears off of two astral elves, twins. Have a religious father.
Astral wood elves?
Huh? What?
Astral wood elves. You know, they're not exactly common running around. Twin astral wood elves at that. Am I hearing that correct?
Yeah.
You are not cutting the ears off of them.
Can this man prove that he can get us in?
No, he's crazy. I don't know, but maybe.
Well, yeah, I guess we would have to go talk to him, Baron.
I
guess we would have to go talk to him, guys.
I don't think his story has any validation to it, as those are my nephew and nieces you might be talking about.
See, I assumed that there was some type of
They're
connection.
twins of someone in the Undying Court. I don't think that's what you want to do.
Yeah, well,
I also think that it would take way too much time, and the tower is right there.
so if we don't do that,
I said I have procurement with Lucar. Isn't that not what we're trying to get to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is the meeting in the tower?
oh, yeah, well, then, yeah, that cuts that all out.
I told everyone that. Twice.
Excuse me. Could you tell me the name to the person that wants those ears by any chance?
Sebastian,
Oh, Sebastian. Where's he located?
over there.
What's the exact place?
Hold on. I get all my drugs from. Please don't kill him.
Oh, no, I won't kill him. Where's he located?
You know the drugs that I use to help us?
Yeah, that's fine. Where's he located?
Bia, you gotta promise not to kill him.
I won't
Do
kill
this
him.
on your off time, Bia.
I'm not going to kill him, but the people he's going to go after definitely will.
The fact that he's asking somebody like Baron means that he's not willing to do it himself.
Yeah, he's not capable like that.
Though, I don't know who else works with him, who they might send. Regardless,
Regard-
the mission,
Yes.
Where's the meeting with him? Is it in the tower?
I have a meeting with Lucar 6 p.m. tonight in his office in the towers.
can I see those papers?
I would hand it to Core.
You see, he's like going through them, and he's like, "Well, I'm surprised you even got this done. This is from the help of Dr. Mithra."
Affirmative.
Okay, well, it's an invitation for that meeting for you and a +1.
My working idea is me and one other would talk to Lucar, and we would make sure we withhold Todd to make sure that Lucar works with us if he resists.
Maybe that should be Squid. He's a good talker.
I also do believe that whoever does go with you to go see Lucar should know what he looks like if the suspicion is true.
As you claim you do know
Yes.
what Lucar looks like. Kappa, you will be going with me
The rest of us.
to meet Lucar. The rest of you will make sure that Todd Leander is in your hands.
Possession.
Okay, so I think our best bet is to check the alley where he usually is supposed to be, see if he's selling. If not, I propose we strong arm your contact. I'm not saying kill.
Strong arm, like instead of doing the thing that would hurt Bia.
If they
we
actually
torture
know
him
the information, the easy way is to give them what they want and then do it. But
I can always find a new supplier.
there are techniques to get information. And by magical means, I think Shalissa could do it.
And I smile.
I can help.
ambiguously.
I've got tons of drugs that make people want to tell the truth.
Okay, so we have about 4 hours to get this done.
Wonderful. Seems like we're in agreement for Kenneth, as he would throttle. Like you can definitely hear like more like you would hear Godric be like, oh, for Kenneth or everything like that. But you could definitely tell that there's some kind of like charge aggression to this as he immediately throttles.
So
Kid.
as you go and do that, you see everybody kind of like their bodies like fly back like whiplash for a second.
Feel that G-force.
As
Is it like I hit the back first and everybody just pop up?
as they fly back, then they start to rock forward, and as they get ready to rock forward, Bia, you see something on the back of Kor's neck. Bia, as you guys start to rock in the vehicle at the speed that Godric is going, you see Kor like kind of fall forward as his hair moves to the side, and you see this small mark on the back of his neck. It looks like his veins are glowing in this area, and you see what looks to you as a mark you've seen before. As you dive back into your memories, you remember a time where things were peaceful. You and your siblings were very close. Your best friend in the world was your sister. You see, your parents came back from a mission, successful as always. Not a scratch on them. For Arenal, your parents held like a very, very large amount of weight on their name for being people who not only were protectors to your nation, but those that were against your nation knew that if they fucked up, your parents might be sent after them. You remember your parents coming home. You guys were so happy to see them. It's been a month since you've seen them. And everything is working out perfectly. As they were there, you guys eat dinner, you guys have such a great time with each other. Your father, so involved with you all, playing with you guys, teaching you small, like, battle movements and stuff like that, even as children. And you start to feel this itch on your hand. At first it's a rash. Then you see your veins start to pop around your wrist. And it's like this rash and the way that your veins are starting to create this symbol. And as soon as it happens, you remember through your teachings from your parents, from teachers that you have there, as it forms, you knew you were marked. Terrified of what may happen, you run into your parents' room. As your parents hop up and they see you, they are trying to figure out what to do, how to help you. As your mother grabs your arm and throws it onto the table, you see your father take out the sword, getting ready to cut your arm off, as a flash of darkness happens. As you awaken, you have your parents' sword in your hands. As your mother and father, their blood painted the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. You see that they are dead in front of you. You could taste their blood on your lips. You're in shock as you turn and look at your reflection in the mirror. You see that your eyes for a second are all black. And you see the glowing symbol of the inspired on your forehead. As Verxis runs in from the screams and your siblings after, watching you standing over the bodies of your parents. And that is where I will end our session.
Narc.
I wouldn't fuck with you either. I see why your siblings don't fuck with you.
Ain't your sister in a coma?
Ooh, ain't your parents dead?
Dang.
Oh,
Your sister controlled.
We could talk. Do all this shit talking
Yeah, in late night traffic.
in late night traffic. Hey guys, check out our Patreon, Clash of Crits, per usual. The show after the show where we talk about the show. We got Dungeon discussions. We even got an exclusive campaign called Warcocks. You should really check it out. We would really appreciate the support. But before we say goodbye, plugs. Does anyone have them?
You can follow me on the X at Chappie_COK. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeet.
Yeet.
You can follow me at OSOKUMA_COK. Also follow Clash of Crits as Clash_of_Crits on anything.
Damn, Psycho, was that you talking?
I'm gonna have to slow that down when I listen over so I know what the fuck you just said.
I ain't about to do all that fast speaking shit. That shit outlandish. You can follow me on the X at Dropper_Crit with the K.
Damn, outlandish is what I was when we were playing Magic earlier.
God,
Yeah,
also
you were
dead.
definitely out of lane. Hey guys, you can follow me as Nomi Smalls on all platforms. Stay informed.
Hello. You can follow me at SYVNOG on X.com.
What about your OnlyFans?
And you can also follow my OnlyFans at OiledUp7 101. But hey,
Someone gonna look at
That
us.
my boy
Subscribe
after
it
6,
right
but
now.
before 8.
after rolling the dice, baby, I turn to the dice.
And my name was Psycho. You could follow me at XYCHEROCOK. I also like to plug in Hyperpunk to do some of the music that we play, and Shinovis does our theme song. That being said, I believe that is everything. So we will see you in traffic. Bye.
Traffic.
Always remember,
Bye.
This was a Clash of Crits podcast. Theme song done by Shinovis, with additional music done by Hyperpunk. If you enjoyed our show, please give us a rating. See you in the next episode.